what's the number one thing that you would basically recommend to our listeners?
I would say the number one thing, I want to go back to what, in your summary there, you said you have to be a little bit of an expert, but you don't have to be the world's leading expert. The thing I would tell anyone starting out, that I would tell you, is most of us think that we have to be 2 miles down the road on the journey. We have to be miles and miles ahead of our audience and be the world's leading expert. I've reached that point, but I wasn't there, when I started this. Most of us think we have to be 2 miles down the road, when actually the better place to be, and sometimes I miss this, sometimes because I'm 14, years ahead of my audience, I'll admit that on occasion, I'll start talking about advanced topics and they're like deer in the headlights. Like, what are you even talking about, dude? I'm back here, you're up there. And I tell people all the time, like, what's the better way to lead somebody? If you've ever gone on a hike with like a really fit friend, it's like going bowling with somebody who brings their own bowling ball. This guy has got like the hiking shoes and the backpack. Like, I'm showing up with a water bottle and my gym shoes, And so what happens? He starts going along and he's up there, and 4 miles into this thing, he's 2 miles up ahead yelling at me to hurry up. And I'm just getting mad at him. Like, I don't want him as a friend anymore. What's the better place to lead from? 2 miles up ahead yelling back at people, or standing right here, 1 step ahead of them? You're still ahead of them. You can still see all the little dips. You can see when the path narrows before them. And maybe you've even walked this path before. And you reach back and you grab their hand and you help them along. That's a better place to lead from. The problem is most of us think we have to be 2 miles up ahead. You only need to be 1 step ahead of your audience, like 1 step ahead. And so find something where you're 1 step ahead. Maybe you're still learning. Maybe you don't even know the next step. The cool thing is you can learn the next step and then share it with them, and learn the next step and then share it with them. And you just stay 1 step ahead. And so find that area. If you are the world's leading expert or one of the world's leading experts, then certainly do that. I just know that holds most people back, Jeff. Mm-hmm. So you find that area, you're 1 step ahead of them, you create that lead magnet. You said it best. You said a cheat sheet, a cheat sheet or a checklist. Like, the best lead magnets are the ones that you can think of and create in an hour. Don't take 4 days to create a lead magnet. That is way too long. It usually overcomplicates things, and it detracts from what we talked about. You want it to be a quick win. A checklist is a quick win. You give me that organic tomato farming checklist or whatever the heck I said. You give me the checklist where I just make sure I've got, that, and that. Yep, I did that. Oh, shoot, I need to go water them today. Check, boom. That was worth me giving you my email address. And so keep it simple. And just make it that quick win that they can digest easily and get those quick results.
Matt, that's a great bunch of tips there, and your story, the analogy was great. And I think a lot of people think they have to be the world's best expert. They don't. They need to be 1 step ahead, and they can keep growing from that spot. So I think that's a great tip to leave our listeners with today.